This is the Ellis Martin Report. Today we speak with Kenneth Konkin, CEO and President of Goldstorm Metals Corporation, trading as GSTM on the TSX Venture Exchange and in the U.S. as GSTMF. Goldstorm Metals is a precious and base metals exploration company with a large strategic land position in the Golden Triangle of British Columbia, an area that hosts some of the largest and highest grade gold deposits in the world. The company's flagship Crown and Electrum projects covers approximately a total of 16,468 hectares, located directly south of Seabridge Gold's world-class KSM gold-copper deposits, and next to Newmont Corporation's Brucejack gold mine. Goldstorm Metals acquired the Crown and Electrum properties in 2022 from Tudor Gold Corporation, which controls the Treaty Creek Gold Project, which hosts the Goldstorm deposit, one of the largest gold discoveries in the last 30 years. Mr. Konkin is a professional geologist with over 35 years of geological experience throughout North and South America, as well as Russia. Ken worked for Silver Standard for 19 years and managed advanced exploration programs at Manantial Espejo in Argentina, San Luis and Berenguela in Peru, as well as snowfields in Canada in the Golden Triangle of BC. Mr. Konkin was appointed the project manager for Pretium Resources after it purchased the Snowfields Brucejack project from Silver Standard in 2010. Subsequently, he was instrumental in the discovery of the Valley of the Kings deposit at the Brucejack Lake Mine, an 8 million ounce gold deposit, currently in production. Ken, welcome to the program. Thanks for visiting with me today.
Yeah, great to be here. Thank you.
If you don't mind, give us an overview of Goldstorm Metals.
Well, Goldstorm Metals is a concept that was forged a few years ago with the discovery at Treaty Creek, where we had great success in drilling up basically one of the largest gold, copper, silver discoveries in 3 decades. So we had a bunch of satellite claims that we wanted to isolate because we didn't think we were getting value for it. So because the Treaty Creek project took the lion's share of the budget, we kind of were marginalizing other fantastic opportunities that we decided that the best course of action is to spin these things out. So these were excellent opportunities for other investors to come in on ground level investment and see the same thing as, we'll call it, Treaty Creek 2.0 reloaded. So this is named after the mother of Goldstorm deposit. I know to some people that might sound confusing, but it is named the daughter company of the Goldstorm deposit is Goldstorm Metals Corporation. And we are on a southern trend from KSM, Treaty Creek, those mammoth, huge monster deposits, as well as Brucejack Lake. So we have that entire southern belt tied up.
Monster deposits. You reported about 2 ounces per ton of gold in one of your intersects last year. That's very, very significant, I would think.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we've been looking at the Electrum project. It's where we started from known to unknown. It's classically been high graded, but these are brand new discoveries that we're tapping into. So it just goes to show you that even though you have an area that's well looked at, had a history, kind of like Brucejack Lake had a history, it had 25 years of exploration, more 50 years of exploration, and we discover a massive gold deposit like that. We take that approach that not all drill projects are created equal. We turn the drills around the opposite direction, and bingo, every drill hole had nice gold intercepts and very good high-grade intercepts as well. Absolutely true.
You are a polymetallic company, which means gold, silver, anything else that you find just adds to the till, more or less. And you have some news come out just a few days ago, 62 ounces of silver per ton. That's a company made.
You know what, Ellis? I'm glad you did the math on that. I was this morning driving in here trying to calculate how much 1,766 grams per ton silver was in ounces. And I'm glad you got that number because, yeah, for your listeners, the American audience, that is a big number. That is essentially something that's on par with more than an ounce gold equivalent. So when you look at in value, you look at these intercepts on a brand new drill target we've never tested before. We did that based on some native gold on surface, but the one hidden little gem in there is we did also clip 1.5 meters of 7.88 gold at lower down. So when you go and drill these things, it's amazing when you're targeting one thing and you get another, and that is nothing less than an absolute super grade, high grade silver target, because the gold count with that 62 ounce silver was only 1.39 grams per ton gold. So it is a different pulse of mineralization that's basically intertwined with a gold dominant with silver, basically hydrothermal satellite targets to what I suspect are hydrothermal fluids coming off an intrusive or possibly a porphyry. So this has been the quest. This is the quest to really replicate what we did up north at Treaty Creek, because when you look at the Treaty Creek story, it all started 1987 with me taking a sample. Maybe it's 88. I'm kind of get fuzzy there. When I took a sample that came back 800 and something grams gold, which was in the 20 something ounce gold category per ton with double digit 10% copper. So there's where that high grade event catalyst started the discovery of the Goldstorm deposit. Likewise, history is repeating itself because we are tripping into not only high-grade gold, high-grade silver, but as predicted on the entire Crown claims, we did predict we'd see high-grade copper, and we did at the Copernicus. So yes, it's been a great 2 years for a startup company with some great results in a very short time.
Well, when you have that kind of grade, how is it not economic, especially in an area where there are mines?
Not just mines, but drive right up to it and kick at the teeth. So that's the great part. And right near surface, I mean, we took a group up from South America and we're up on surface. And I thought I had a new record of getting a sample on surface. It came in at 55 kilograms per ton silver. 55 kilograms, so 55,000 grams silver with about a couple ounces, 3 ounces gold. Like, who cares about the 2-3 ounces gold, right? Sure. So we did that right on surface, right near a bunch of workings that no one had even basically picked at before, which is crazy. But then later on, I was talking to an old kind of co-worker when we were back in the Magadan days in Russia working, and he says, no, Ken, your record is over 58. I remember the sample, so 58 kilograms, so crazy. But this is, no doubt about it, the Goldstorm trend, the Goldstorm Metals trend is a bona fide high-grade, super-grade gold, silver trend that runs all the way from Silbak Premier straight north to my old dumping grounds at Brucejack Lake. And I'm not referring to Valley King. I'm referring back to the West Zone. And that is a very strong silver dominant system that was Pradrite Proust at Ruby Silver in short. So this does trend right through. And we had evidence coming up that we had 10, 12, 14 kilograms silver. And also this year, a discovery on surface at 55 gram gold in an area that was supposed to be believed to be just silver, lead, zinc. So there you go. There's your intertwined gold dominant system with your high level silver, lead, zinc, and then silver by itself. So polymetallic, absolutely. Absolutely.
What are the next steps, Ken?
Well, this is it. We're looking at how we vector in our best samples to go after not only high grade, but look at sources peripheral. And the entire model has been chasing the metallogenic and structural and the geological same units from Treaty through KSM's deposits right through the crown, the heart of the crown, the Orion spine. We're looking at the parallel trend of the intertwined high-grade precious metal with base metal involvement. So it's more of the same, go from known to unknown. And I think this year coming up, this year forward, 2025, we're going to put Copernicus on the test because that thing is well over a kilometer long now. So our crews have done an excellent job of fleshing out basically anything that would be high graded, that would look great through the lenses of hand lens and not only that, a core tube. So let's see what we pop up in Copernicus. Let's expand the horizons that we've got on the known and the high grade Electrum, and let's knock this out of the park. Let's do the best of both worlds. Let's hunt a big beast like we did at Treaty while we're clipping all the high grade as we go.
Well, I know our massive audience is certainly interested in massive grade. Ken, thank you so much for joining us in the program and introducing Goldstorm Metals to our audience.
It's always a pleasure, Ellis. Stay tuned. We'll have more news for you soon.
I've been speaking with Kenneth Konkin, CEO and President of Goldstorm Metals Corporation, trading as GSTM on the TSX Venture Exchange and in the U.S. on the OTC as GSTMF. For Money Talk Radio and the Ellis Martin Report, I'm Ellis Martin.
Would you like to be one of the first to see who we are following? Subscribe to our audio newsletter. It's free. EllisMartinReport.com.